Depend on what kind of model the workflow may change. For example, because this is it's a male and I want to have a grungy kind of effect, so I don't want to remove some skin imperfection and I won't create frequency separations and cleaning this way. However, I will smooth some items and fix details. The first, I'm going to create a new layer, and this is a layer for me just to remove some of those labels, like right here, some of this we have some elements. So this one probably easiest to remove it. We can do a couple of ways. We can use it by using kind of like healing brush almost. You can do this way and it's worked very well in this case. Again, remember the grungy doesn't really affect. We can do same things, make it smaller and just kind of, you know, start clean this way. We can also do this by using a stamp tool, and we can do that way as well. But again, for sake of the time example right here, we'll just kind of fixing some of those elements. And again, I don't too much worried about how it's look, because it is will go and it will be dark. So I kind of in some cases want to create grungy darker effect. Okay, this is two main things I saw, and again, if you wanted, you can go and remove some other details. Same when you have it mask, you can just go, you know, touch up small details there. You can just like touch up this area. It's way overshot, and we can easily actually restore with the frequency separation. We can bring back textures and everything, but for the purpose, actually I want maybe overshot, lose some texture, so we'll actually keep it. It's work for us this way. And I'm just removing only those big details, not a small skin, so just slightly touch up. We have it. Okay, usually you can go with same tool and you can remove some hair if you have it on a code, but again, because we want to make it dirty, so we'll just leave it like this. Okay, next we'll go with the dodge and burn layer in this case, so I'm creating a new. And let's go so we'll go fixes, dodge and burn this one. And dodge and burn, I want to fill up with 50% gray. We'll go click OK on this, and we'll set mode to the soft light. 50% will create kind of invisible on the soft light, because it's Photoshop does not adjust. And by using black and white color, we can highlight or make more shadows. But notice right here we have it, our effect, because it's applied to all screen on the mask. So what we want to do, we want to take those layers and parenting or linking them to our main layer. So our main layer, we can call right here model. So what we're masking them, you can call it masking, layering, adjusting the parenting. So we'll press Alt, hold down button. You can see when you move mouse, it's switched to this icon. So we'll adjust. We'll do one more time. So in this case, our main mask, what we're using, will apply to all layers that link together. In this case, we preserve that main masking. The problem when you do with this, even it's add, but some effect will add a little bit to the edge, mostly when you do half transparency. So we can work with this a little bit later if we have a problem. But with this current photos, we don't have any of this problem, so it will be fine. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll select paintbrush. We'll select our dodge and burn layer, and a brush I want at least 10% opacity or less. We'll be sure we select a soft edge brush. I start with a black color, so we can go zoom in closer. And if you have Vicom pad, it's a little bit easy. With a mouse, you just have it very soft and make a little bit few more strokes to make harder, darker. So we'll go add right there. overall I'm just going to create a little bit more of this muscle definition, some effect in areas. Okay. Start with very simple without creating new, just see where it's already have some effect, just go double over them, kind of increasing some of these shadows. Okay, so we kind of start painting them around here. Also, let's add all of this to the head. It's kind of easy. When you see shadows, you kind of want to add a little bit more. So same we do with the code and some other ones. So you can see we have some digital noise pop up because reduce some of effect, but I don't worry too much about this because for this image we'll go to create a grungy look, so actually that noise will work in our favor. Okay, we'll add a little bit more of the darker. You can use that bracket keys to make a smaller or bigger brush as you're going. Most of this already dark. So next I'll switch to the white brush and I'm going just over those rims. It kind of like start bringing them back in a little bit. So with white this will work a little bit better. So now we can start bringing in these details, and usually my brush white will be even a smaller size, so you want black a little bit bigger and white slightly smaller. And of course always adjust whatever you need to do. Okay, so what I'm doing, you can see kind of going over those edges. So what do we have? We'll move out. You can see this is now start coming up a little bit more, so before and after. So we have add some of those crimpling and a little bit more dimension to our custom and model, so whatever we want to do. Okay, and let's bring closer, switch to black on the hands, so they remember we want to do everywhere all of these details.